What's up? We're the Vegas Benchwarmers. I'm Eric, he hate me 702. This is
Jeremy with a G.
And right now we're gonna do our NFL season preview. I like the way that sounded. NFL season preview. Like I made some shit up. No, I just like the way I did that. Season preview. Boy, I wish I was good and could do that shit over there. I'm gonna figure that out. Okay, so quick note today. The Knights game just ended, so he's tweeting.
Sorry, just go ahead. I can multitask.
Quick
I can multitask.
Quick note. Adrian Peterson was released this morning by the Washington football team.
Washington,
the football team. The Washington football team. Look, if you want to play a drinking game, see if we say that name, the old name, throughout the video.
We get close.
We get very close. So he was released, and that was actually kind of surprising because he said that he had been taking first team reps all the way up until like a day ago, and they came to him and said, "Hey, we're gonna let the new guys, the younger guys,
ain't none of them little,
the younger guys." That's coming from me.
They would all, or
man, I weigh 130 pounds soaking wet. They can get these hands though, but
that was surprising. I seen that this morning too before I went back and took another nap.
That was that was surprising. So we don't know where he's gonna land. And the big news a couple days ago was Fournette being released, which kind of like shocked me because I have him on a fantasy team. But he got picked up by the Bucks. And
he filed agreement.
Fucking Brady.
Dude,
look, I'm gonna do like Bill Simmons did when the Heat got Shabbat. Why is everybody helping fucking Brady?
I got a feeling something's being set up.
I don't know.
For Brady's last hurrah.
All I know is right now what we're going to do is we're going to go through division by division, team by team, and just give our little thoughts of it. So we tried the playoff prediction website, and just didn't like the way it turned out. Yeah, I had too many teams losing one game.
You had too many teams going 15-1.
Yeah, that was the issue. So we're going to start with the NFC South. Look, we know they have the Saints, the Falcons, the Panthers, the Bucks. I personally think the Saints are going to win the division. I know that Kamara was held out of practice. He was holding himself out of practice, but they're working on a new deal. I just think they have too many weapons, and I think there's too many new working pieces in the rest of the division.
I don't know. With the Fournette signing and everything, I think the Bucks are going to give him a run for their money.
I can see that. But I just outright think the Saints are going to win.
I think the Saints are going to win the division, but I think it's going to be close between them and the Bucks.
Okay. So let's just go to the Bucks then, because this is going to fucking piss me off. Because I predicted them not to make the playoffs, and now
I think I had them in the 7th seed.
Yeah. Now they just assigned Leonard Fournette, and listen. The thing that it's going to do is, even if he's not the same running back from 2018, 16, whatever.
I think it was 18.
Yeah, 18.
Because he was still on a rookie deal.
Yeah. So even if he's not the same running back in 2018, that's probably the best running back that Brady's had since Corey Dillon.
Yeah, I mean Brady had some decent running backs with the Patriots, but when they ran basically by committee,
Well, what are you gonna do? You can't stack. You can't stack 8 in the box. I mean, let's just say Fournette has 3, 4, 7, 8 100-yard games. What are you going to do? You got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. I don't know why I said it like that, but oh well. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Gronkowski. And now you got fucking Leonard Fournette with Ronald Jones. Nobody cares about Shady McCoy. He fumbles too much. He didn't play after like week 6 really with the Chiefs, so nobody cares about that. So I literally have them making the playoffs.
But he does have a ring.
Yeah, he does. And I appreciate everything he did for us. Just hold the damn ball different.
But I think, I don't know. Personally, I think there's a setup coming where everybody's trying to help with Brady's last hurrah.
Damn that! I don't want to hear that. The NFL...
Because there ain't no way without Brady the Bucks sign half of these players.
Hell no. But that's what happens great players attract other players to take less money to sign with them. You just normally see that happen in the NBA all the time.
Yeah, but we're
don't see this.
We're gonna find out how great Brady is with
let's just stop. It's the Jags' damn fault. Okay, we'll get to them later. So I have them making the postseason. I agree with him. I have them and the Saints both dueling it out, with the Saints edging them out in the postseason. Falcons. I had the Falcons probably as a 7th seed in the playoffs before then. But now, I have them as a bubble team. I think they should be. They were 7-9 last year. There's an extra playoff seed, but I just don't think 3 teams are coming from this division.
I'm excited to see Bridgewater with the Panthers.
We're not talking about the Panthers. We're talking about the Falcons.
It's still.
Talk about the Falcons first.
Wait,
Panthers next.
the Falcons. Whatever.
They signed Todd Gurley. Do you think?
Didn't Gurley sit out? They came back and didn't do. It wasn't Todd Gurley.
Yeah, but again, he doesn't.
So what are you getting out?
He doesn't.
Are you gonna get sit out Gurley? Or are you gonna get great Gurley?
He doesn't have to be great Todd Gurley. He just has to put up like 800 yards and allow the play action pass to work with Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley on the side. Look, I have them missing the playoffs now. There's just too many good teams in the NFC.
This extra team in the playoffs
it's
throwing me off. Like
it's fucking me up. My mind is a pretzel right now. It's fucking me up. It's a conundrum. I don't know why I keep saying that.
I'll agree with that.
So okay, let's get to the Panthers since you want to talk about the Panthers. Okay, look, I don't think they're going to start off fast. I think they're going to start off very slow.
I think they're going to start off slow. I just don't think they're going to start off very slow. I think they're going to lose the first game.
I say they go.
I think they're going to lose the first game because they play the Ravens.
Oh, okay. All right, I knew that. So I think they're gonna go. Let's say this. I say they go 2-5 in their first 7 games. I don't
think they're going to be that bad.
I'm not even saying they have that bad.
I'm not saying it's bad. But I don't think they're.
I could see them going 9-7.
But I'll let you take the 2-5 because
in their first 7.
We've already seen where your initial predictions land.
You're 100% right. So we'll get into that later. So I say they turn it around. They have a new coach, a totally new system, a brand new quarterback.
I think in the first half of the season they're.
And who is Bridgewater? Who is he? Like we know
Bridgewater was a great backup, but now we're gonna find out if he's a good starter.
Well, as a starter, he led the Vikings to the playoffs, and then he tore his ACL or got injured. So but on a new team, first year with everything being new, I just think they struggle in the beginning.
I think they struggle in the first half of the season.
That's what I said, 2-5.
But I don't think they're gonna be 2-5.
They end up 9-7.
I got a feeling they're gonna go 4-4, 5-3 in the first half of the season.
No, 5-3 is not really struggling, buddy.
Well, it's struggling.
It's not. It's struggling.
I got a feeling
Chiefs.
They're gonna start off with.
It's struggling for the Chiefs. 90% of the teams would love to be 5-3.
Usually 90% of the teams are 5-3.
so look, but I still have them missing the playoffs. I'm not 100% on Teddy Bridgewater.
I think I'm excited to see how Bridgewater plays. Though.
Honestly, it wouldn't shock me if they had 6 wins. It would not shock me.
Yeah.
Just because there's so many new moving parts.
There's
too new.
A lot of new stuff.
Everybody has to learn the system. And then Bridgewater, but that's the only good part. That's why I think it's going to start slow because all of them are going to click later on in the season once the system gets put in place.
I don't think it's going to take them that long to click.
Well, do we even know if his system's going to work?
We got to wait and see.
Wait, who the fuck is the coach of the Panthers?
I don't remember.
I didn't write that down.
I forget who they put in.
Because they just got a Panthers.
Because Rivera went to Washington. Well, they let go of Rivera and then put some, I forget.
Matt Rule, yeah, that's right. So again, is his style?
You got a brand new college coach.
Yeah, college. That's what I'm saying. It's never been in NFL. Do you see where I'm saying with the struggle now?
I get what you're saying with the struggle. I just don't think they're going to struggle that bad.
No, you think they're going to be 5-3?
I said 4-4 or
okay.
5-3.
All right.
Notice the first one I said was 4-4.
So right now, out of this, we have the Saints and the Bucks making the playoffs. Let me just make sure because I think on my way over here I actually changed my mind. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking a lot of shit when I was driving over.
Change your mind a lot.
I do. So next is the AFC South. We're just gonna go South, AFC, and NFC.
You have to look to remember who's in each division.
So that's why I wrote them down for
Because
you.
I only really pay attention to one division.
But look, I wrote them down and I highlighted them for you, so you could see the teams easily. Do you see that? See? I got you, Raiders fans.
I pay attention to the AFC West. What you want me to say?
Okay, so first of all, Texans. Point blank in the story winning the division. Yeah, look, there's DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins leaving them hurt them tremendously.
I don't know.
But if David Johnson can have a bounce back year, and I mean bounce back by 700-800
But
yards.
last I checked, the Texans have several shitty old Raiders players on their defense.
No, okay, just take your bias out of that, okay?
No.
They still have J.J. Watt.
They still have Geremy Collins.
Yeah, I know that. I knew that Conley was going to come up. I knew
They
he was
still
going
have
to come
Geremy
up.
Collins.
But again, their division sucks. They still have Brandon Cooks within healthy. Is not a great receiver, but he's a very good third receiver. Kenny Stills and Will Fuller, which were both very active last year. They have another year with them. The problem that you have is the fucking GM hates the coach, and they're the same person. So, I mean, if David Johnson, in my opinion, can have 700-800 yards, that opens up the running game. Carlos, kind of what Carlos Hyde did last year. Deshaun Watson is still a beast, and I think he's going to make do. Now, will they... And their division sucks. We'll get to the Titans in a second. Then you understand why I said the division sucks.
Oh, I know why he's bringing up the Titans.
So, but go ahead. So, what do you think? What do you think of what... I see them going... I see this division being like 10-6. But tell me what you think.
I mean, I think the Texans are going to be like 9-7.
They're still winning the division.
I'm just saying. I think that I'm not going to say whether or not they're going to win a division. I don't think they're going to win a division, but
But you don't think the Texans are going to win the division that have won the division like the last 3 or 4 years?
yeah, but it's the Texans and they got Matt Rule.
No, the Texans don't have Matt Rule. They have, that's the
Panthers.
You're going backwards. Who's the one that's high? Me or you? So
You got this and that.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Well,
so
whatever.
the Texans have Brian Billick, or whatever the hell his name is. Do you know who the Texans coach is? We had a whole thing on him. The GM that hates the coach.
I didn't know.
Bill O'Brien. That's him.
Oh,
That guy.
Yeah.
That guy. The guy that he's a GM
Over
too.
like 6 chins.
Yeah, he's a GM too. He's a GM too, and they hate each other. So, well, he traded DeAndre Hopkins for fucking David Johnson. He has to hate the coach. The GM is trying to get the coach fired, or the coach is trying to get the GM fired. One of those two. But so you see.
I mean, I think 9-7. 9-7, I think, is a good place for it.
But you don't think they win the division?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't.
I can see them winning it at 9-7.
I mean, if they don't win the division, they're gonna be second.
Well, then they're not making the playoffs. There's not 2 teams coming out of that division.
Well, I mean, I can see that, but I don't know.
Okay, I can't see 2 teams coming out of that division again.
I don't know.
So let's get to the Titans.
I mean, if they win a division, I don't think it's gonna be 10-6. I think it'll be 9-7.
That's fine. I agree with you. I can say that.
I mean, it's not far off.
No, it's not far off at all. Let's get to the Titans. I'm gonna let you take the lead on the Titans because I'm sure that
you take.
No, you gotta go first.
I know where you're going.
I know, so you go first because I don't know where you're going. So you go first. So maybe that might change where I sit. So go ahead, go first.
I mean, if I'm projecting where they're gonna end up, I'm gonna say 7-9, 8-8.
Okay, see, we're not far off. See, we're good.
But they've also got Tannehill, who they just
Paid.
And as we've seen before, every time after he gets paid, he shits the bed.
He has a habit of putting together a good 8 or 9, 10 games in his contract year.
And then he gets paid, and then
he
all of a
goes
sudden,
back to-
it's like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
I hope it don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm torn between the Texans and the Titans.
But
because if Tannehill actually
performs,
plays like he did last year,
okay,
then I mean, it's going to be tight between the Texans and the Titans.
Okay. I see what you're saying on that one. I have them actually at like 7-9.
Because I mean, 7-9 or 8-8, I think is a good place for them if he plays like shit.
Yeah.
But if he plays good, they could be 9-7.
That's amazing.
So it's.
I have them 8-8 to 7-9. Yeah. In my opinion, I think they're going to come back more down to like. Let's be 100% honest. They made the playoffs in the last, if I'm not mistaken, the last game.
I think so. Yeah.
The last
it came
week.
down
So,
to the last,
exactly.
last week.
The last week. So it's not like they were dominant. They're I don't think Derrick Henry's going to be able to just look. He's going to come back some.
That's another thing. If they lean on Henry like they did last year,
they're fucked. He's not going to perform. There's no way your body can hold up for that.
No, because I mean Henry fucking
carried
the entire team the last half of the season.
And the time that he did, they lost.
Yeah. Please wipe your face. There you go.
They lost.
Can't help it.
So I have them. I don't think Kenny Hill's going to continue winning the way he played last year. I think he's going to do exactly what he always does, and he's got paid. And now
he's got a track record of doing what he does after he gets paid.
Now, I mean, you could say it's Miami, and who the fuck wins in Miami? I mean, I understand that, but still, we're not asking you to win. We're just asking you. We saw this happen in Miami.
Like, we're not even asking him to play extraordinary.
No.
We're just asking him to play the way
he's gonna have
half the season.
He's gonna have to play extraordinary because he's not gonna have Derrick Henry doing that. And if they do that the second half of the season, that means they're going to land on Derrick Henry again. And we saw what happened with Eddie George.
Henry's going to get run into the garage.
That's what I'm saying. So they've got to open up the playbook for Tannehill a little bit because they paid him $25 million.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to take that.
$25 million. Oh, okay. Yeah. So $25 million. Sorry, his plans that he was going to have later on just got kind of canceled because of what was going on. So they got to open it up. So I don't think Henry will hold up, just like you said, if they use it.
If they lean on him, like, there's no way he's going to hold up. His career is going to get cut short if they lean on him again like that.
But that's what carried them. So without Henry, you're expecting Tannehill to do non-Tannehill-like things.
Well, it's time to grow up and...
Why? He's got fucking paid $25 million.
He can always be cut.
It don't matter. He got guaranteed money. He is set for motherfucking life.
Well, just give me $1 million bucks. I'm set for life.
He's gone.
I'll go be the quarterback for $1 million.
He's gone. I'm not playing a quarterback.
Just give me some stilts and shit.
Shit. Then you'll really die. I'll run like hell.
No, because if they run into the stilts, they're gonna hurt themselves.
Oh, and if they run into the stilts, it's roughing the passer. Yeah. Okay. So we got the Titans in the second place, but neither. Maybe a fringe bubble team. Maybe a bubble team.
Possibly.
Maybe a bubble team.
No.
Okay. So next, Colts.
It's all white people.
That's a sucky protest.
Yeah.
Okay. Colts.
I'm still gonna go down there. Just to see what.
What do you think? Like, listen.
The Colts. I don't know what.
I'm gonna let you guys know right now. This is gonna be a fucking bad division.
The Colts. I don't know.
This division may be the most inept division. They got Rivers and Jacoby Brissett. They still got T.Y. Hilton. They don't have Frank Gore no more, but they do have that new rookie Jonathan Taylor, which all of the fantasy kings were a buzz about.
Yeah.
They got DeForest Buckner.
But I've got a feeling the Colts are going to lean on their running game.
What's their running game?
Well, I mean, they're going to lean on somebody, and I don't think you're not going to lean on T.Y. Hilton. You're just going to let him make plays. But then
are we forgetting who the fuck is that quarterback?
You got Rivers.
Rivers is going to Rivers. You know what the worst possible thing for a team to have is?
Rivers was picked off 3 or 4 times in one game by the Raiders,
and the next week by the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Do you know what the worst thing for a team to have is? An old-ass Rivers.
Phillip Rivers.
An old Phillip Rivers. Because he no longer has the ability to make the plays that he should.
Outside the pocket?
Not even that, just the shit that he used to get away with that arm strength. It's no longer there. That's why he has so many damn interceptions. And is Keenan Allen going to stay? I mean, not Keenan Allen, because he plays for the thing. Is T.Y. Hilton going to stay healthy?
See, that's...
And they're going to fucking suck.
I don't think they're gonna be great. I mean, I see them going.
Listen, this is going to be the worst division in football.
I see the Colts going like 6-10.
I see the Colts going 4-12. I see the only thing helping the Colts is that they happen to be in the same fucking division as the Jaguars, and they're gonna get 2 wins with the Jaguars.
Well, I've got a feeling that
we're gonna get to them in a second. Okay. 4-12, they suck. I think this division is gonna suck.
I think they're gonna go 6-10. I think they're gonna win 16.
I think Phillip Rivers is going. I think Jacoby Brissett will probably be starting by week 6. I'm just gonna be 100% honest.
But
I don't care. It's NFL. They have him on 1 year. It's not guaranteed. It's not completely guaranteed.
Did he only sign a 1 year?
Yeah, whatever. He's fine.
I don't know what
You still put him on the bench and let him train and let him talk to Jacoby Brissett. I'd pay him that much money right now just for his fucking knowledge. But at the same time, if we watched the games last year, he was bad in every aspect of the game. Like, he did what he does, but he no longer has the ability to do what he used to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. I know. Every video, like almost every video, this dude's on his phone. Always.
I got a lot going on.
It's like for like
I'm unemployed now.
we
So
only film for like an hour and a half.
I can't help it.
Okay.
What do you want me to say?
Next is the Jags.
That's who I have going 4-12.
Motherfucker, they're going on 16. They're not winning.
They're gonna win at least one game.
No. How do you have them going 4-12? How? Please tell me. How? Who the fuck are they beating?
Well, you got the Colts.
They're not beating the Colts.
Look.
They are actively, by time we get,
I think the Colts and Jags are going to split it one.
By time we get to week 6, they may not have Gardner Minshew no more. They may not have fucking, who else do they have on their team? I don't know. Whoever else they have on their team is gone. They are actively tanking worse than the Sixers.
I don't think they're going to be as bad as the Browns.
Oh my God. I don't think I've never seen a team. I'm a Sixers fan and I love when they were tanking. But I have never seen a team in the last 2 years
Oh, you got a point.
Fuck up a team so bad. They don't have anybody. In the last 2 weeks, they have traded Yannick.
Say his last name. Say his last name, come on.
I'm not going to disrespect that boy. Say
come
it.
on.
Ngakwe. And Leonard Fournette. Okay? Leonard Fournette rushed for how many yards last year? Like 1,200.
I think so, somewhere around there.
And they are actively sucking for Trevor Lawrence. I'm letting you know right now, they may not have a team.
But the Minshew hype last year was crazy.
The Minshew hype last year was crazy because nobody expected them to do anything after Nick Foles got injured. And then they bring this dude out of nowhere and he just happens to have a great story. His last name is, look, he's a junior.
Mustache.
Isn't he a junior or a second? Or he's a junior.
Gardner Minshew the third.
Yeah, in the third, and there is no first or second.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah, so.
Or maybe it's junior and there's no
They're
second.
going to actively suck. They're actively trying to suck. And they're not going to be like.
I'm trying to be positive.
There's no positivity.
I think
there's no positivity.
Well.
No, there's no positivity. And the worst part about it is they're not going to be like the Dolphins and get Fitzmagic. They're just going to suck. They're going to suck because they're going to get blown out in a lot of games, and then they're going to play a lot of close games, and they have no fucking playmakers. Who are they? Who's on their team?
I don't know.
A whole bunch of NFL players. You guys are amazing.
The only thing I paid attention to them was with Yannick Ngakoue.
Yeah, but NFL, you guys are amazing players. But for the NFL, the Jaguars are actively trying to fucking suck. They're gonna be. Look, listen. Jaguar fans, bring bags and put them over your head, like the Aints and the Lions. Old school, no new school shit. Go old school. Paper bag, find them, order them, Amazon, cut holes in them,
even when
and
they
put
first started,
ads.
they had the leather helmets. They didn't have.
And put ads.
Just give them the leather helmets again.
Ads. No,
I want to see the entire league in leather helmets again.
No, that would never happen.
Come on.
Stop. With the concussion protocol and everything, stop that right now. They would never make it through the game, okay? I had a coach that told us, as a freshman in high school, I had a coach that told us that he played during the leather helmet game. He was like 85 years old. And he swore up and down that his eye got kicked out he couldn't play in college, after college, because his eye got kicked out. Because he was playing in a leather helmet. I don't fucking know. He wasn't a good coach. All he would do was tell us old stories. Okay, so now we're going to go to the NFC East. We're going to talk about the Washington football
There you
team.
go. Woo!
I was rehearsing that in my mind as I was telling that story. Haskin got named the starter.
Yes.
Adrian Peterson got released, which we went over in the beginning. They're going to be bad, but they're going to be they're taking steps in the right direction. They're going to fully invest in Haskins, which I think is a good idea. They have McLaurin.
They do have Trent Williams.
Yeah, they do have Trent Williams. They also still have that rookie that they just drafted, Gibson. And Ron Rivera is a good coach, but I think it's going to take some while for them to get in the system.
But I've got a feeling Rivera's not going to be there for part of the year.
Oh,
with his cancer diagnosis.
Yes,
I think he may take a couple weeks off.
So, in my opinion, again, it's going to be kind of like the Panthers. You're going to have a rookie that's fully invested. He's not a rookie no more, second-year player, but basically a rookie because he got...
Well, he's basically a rookie because last year they just threw him to the wolves and said, "Okay, figure it out."
You just took the words out of my mouth. I was in the process of saying that. Like, I saw them come out and tried to grab him back, and you're like, I got it. Wolves out of there. Yeah. So they're taking a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
They're building towards the future.
They're putting the right pieces in place.
Yeah, and I think like they're not going to be Jaguars bad. That's going to be the new saying, by the way, Jaguars bad, because they're going to be fucking bad. Now watch them go out and win their first 3 games and piss me off. But they're gonna. I see them going 4-12, 6-10, but I see them being in a lot of close games.
I see them around 6-10, but I don't. The 10 games they lose, I don't think it's by much.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to be in a. They're going to be. They got to learn to win this.
I think they're going to be in there every single game.
No,
they're going to be in the game.
They'll get blown out by some. They'll get blown out by a couple.
I don't
Because
think
the NFC is a tough division.
It's a tough division, but
they'll get blown out. I don't even know who they're playing for their
I think they're going to
but-
stand there. With the pieces they put in place this offseason, I think they have a good shot to be in it every game, I should say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they have a very good shot to be in every game, but at the same time, I just don't think they're gonna have. Yeah, they play the NFC South. Yeah, they're gonna lose. They're gonna get blown out a couple games. Oh no, they don't. They play.
I just want to see them beat the Cowboys. Like if they go 2-14, but their only 2 wins are against.
Oh
the Cowboys,
no, they play the West. They play the West. So they're gonna play the Rams, the Seahawks. They're gonna get blown out a couple games.
I don't know.
They're gonna get blown out.
I don't think they're going to get blown out. I don't think it's going to be that bad a game.
Do you think they're in a better position than the Giants?
I think they are.
I don't know. I think it totally depends on Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I mean, but
Again, another new coach.
it's so hard because I almost said it again.
I know, another new coach.
But I mean, Washington has the right pieces to be better than the Giants.
Barkley,
So
Evan Ingram,
they got 2 players. Who do they have on their line?
Sterling Sharp. Their Giants line's never that bad. It's never. You got to remember Barkley ran. No, they got Trent Williams on one side, but Daniel. I mean, I see them as very. I actually think the Giants are a little further ahead because Daniel Jones is going to his 2nd season, but he played all season basically last year. And he played with a lot of these guys. Barkley should be healthy going into his 3rd year, so basically he's running for a contract soon.
He should be healthy, but he's still questionable right now.
Yeah, exactly. But I see them in very similar places.
I see him in similar places, but
I just think the only thing I think that hurts the Giants is the new coach again, Joe Judge.
yeah. And there's been a lot of reports where players aren't liking his coaching style.
Let's just say this shit. Just get out of just put this shit out there, okay? Do not hire a Patriots fucking coach unless his name is Bill Belichick.
They've all failed.
They've all failed.
Because even the Lions.
You know what? I'll wait. I'll wait. Go ahead. I'll wait. No, he's not a coach. He was a player. He was not a coach for the Patriots. Oh, he was a coach for the Patriots.
Matt Patricia was a defensive player.
Vrabel. I'm thinking of Vrabel for the Titans. Vrabel was a player.
You're talking about.
Go ahead. Think of a coach that's been doing good, that's been with the Patriots. I'll wait. Exactly. Stop it.
Are they hiding under here?
Stop it right now. Oh, we got pretzels. Stop it.
They ain't under there.
So I'm not saying he's going to do bad, but I'm saying that it's going to take some time to implement his system. There's an issue when you come from the Patriots organization where everything is done and fallen in line and everybody gets in fucking line, and you try to implement that in the Giants and they go, bitch, you're not the Patriots, shut the fuck up. But I came from the Patriots, but you're not Belichick, shut the fuck up. But I was under him, shut up, you're not Belichick, sit your ass down. Let us tell you how we're gonna run. That's what I see a problem being, but I think the Redskins have a better coach, but I think the Giants have a better running back as of now. Right now, a better quarterback. We don't know exactly what Haskins is. But Danny Dimes.
What did the Giants do last year?
They weren't great, but Danny Dimes was good. Danny got a nickname. Daniel Jones got a nickname called Danny Dimes. When you get a nickname by the media, you're doing something great. And as you can tell,
when has the media gotten anything right?
I was gonna say Odell Beckham, but we'll get into him when we talk about the Browns. You know, Giants. Look, I think it all depends on if Barkley stays healthy.
Yeah.
We were talking about Joe Judge.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
So, personally, I hope Washington does better than the Giants. Just because I want to see Haskins succeed.
I do too.
With a full year of playing and not just literally thrown to the wolves with nothing.
I would love to see Haskins succeed. I would love to see, but again, I have Barkley on my fantasy team, so I'm good.
Yeah.
In my dynasty. So I don't really have any Redskins. So since I don't have
Nobody has Redskins.
Oh shit. Damn it! The football team! Washington! Hit the like and subscribe.
I've got Tyler McLaurin on a couple of my teams.
Okay. Is it Tyler or Terry?
Tyler.
Okay.
He's a receiver.
I know who he is. It's Terry.
It's not, I swear to God.
Look! It's right here!
God,
look! It's right here, Terry!
I'm about to pull
Black,
fantasy.
You don't know too many black people that have the name Tyler.
Oh, probably because I just see T.
Yeah, you don't know too many black people that have the name Tyler.
I know several. I know several.
Okay.
I was in the military.
Okay, that's true. That is true.
I've been all over the world with.
So I ultimately think the Giants and the Redskins. Fucking shit. The Giants and the Washington football team are both going to be around the same. I mean, 5 and
I'll
11,
say 6 and 10 for
10.
both.
6 and 10, yeah. We'll have a lot of 6 and 10 teams.
But I don't think either one's going to be far away from those records.
Me neither. Me neither. Next up is the Cowboys.
I can hate the Cowboys.
I don't hate the Cowboys. I hate a lot of their fans.
I just hate the Cowboys.
So, are they going to go 8-8 again?
I'm kind of hoping they take a step backwards.
I'm thinking they should
I
stay.
kind of hope they go 7-9.
But the problem is we blame the coach for all of their problems. Oh shit! I forgot the coach was with the Giants. No, never mind. Never mind. They're gonna be bad. Giants
But
are gonna
you
be
got
bad.
McCarthy.
The Giants are gonna be bad. Because the coach from the Cowboys is the offensive coordinator over there.
Is he the offensive coordinator? Oh, yeah. Or is he
Jason Garrett.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I think they're gonna actually take a step forward. I think they're loaded with weapons with CeeDee Lamb,
I
Cooper,
want them to be
Elliott,
7-9.
Gallup. Under McCarthy, I think the
I
offense is going to
want
be good.
Cooper to shit the bed.
They're probably going to finish 8-8. I know because you're a Raiders fan and you hate Cooper, because that's just the Cowboy way. Finish 8-8. But
the Raiders did take a lot of their defense
I could
this offseason.
I could see the Cowboys fighting for this division and making the playoffs.
Well, this division's never really been great either.
Yeah, but you
other
still got
than
the Eagles, yeah.
The year the Eagles went to the.
So that's what I'm saying. Two people aren't coming out of this division, but it's either going to be the Eagles or the Cowboys. My toe itches.
The Eagles still have what's his face?
Carson Wentz, but is he going to be healthy all season?
He's injury prone.
Yeah, he
so
gets
we'll
injured
see.
all the time. So I mean, that's the issue. I have the Cowboys.
Are they going to make it to the playoffs and he get injured again?
Or is he going to make it through the season? Like, I mean,
But I'm hoping the Cowboys shit the bed.
with the better receiving core, the Eagles should be better. Because their receiving core was basically injured all last year.
I don't know. You got Zach Ertz. I think didn't I see something? Ertz was injured.
Yeah, but they're
no, he's not injured. There's a breakdown in his contract talks.
Oh, he's not. But
You don't understand how bad I want the Cowboys to shit the bed.
I know because we were in a fantasy football league with Trey, and he
With
is
several
a huge
Cowboys fans.
Several Cowboys fans, exactly. So I think the Eagles should win the division, but it all depends on Wentz and how their receivers happen up.
If Wentz stays healthy the entire season, and if they make the playoffs and he stays healthy,
I don't know. I've never seen him really good in the playoffs.
we've never seen him be healthy in the playoffs.
Yeah, so it's Nick Foles. So if we see him, if he stays healthy, they should make the playoffs. But again, I think it's the Cowboys' division to lose.
It's definitely the Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys
division
should easily win this division.
The Cowboys
But
should win a division.
It's the Cowboys.
I just hope they don't.
And they probably won't. Probably won't. AFC East. This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a shitty division.
No, stop it right now. Stop that. That is blasphemy. Do not say that. The Bills are winning the division.
I agree with that.
They should win the division. Okay.
I'll agree with that 100%.
They probably should be a top 3 team in the AFC.
I don't know about that.
Chiefs, Ravens, Bills. See what I'm
Who's
saying?
their quarterback?
Josh Allen. They got Stephon Diggs from Minnesota, so they got another weapon to go along with Brown. And they have Devin Singletary, who was a rookie last year, who's going to be better this year. So, I mean, and their defense is still good as shit. So you got Josh Allen on another year with another weapon that did really good last year. If it wasn't for Deshaun Watson, they play the Chiefs in the next round. Deshaun Watson came out of nowhere. Remember, he did a lot of weird ass shit in that game. So, but they're going to win. I think they're going to be a top 3 team in the AFC. But the Pats.
I don't think the Pats make playoffs.
Listen, there are a couple things that I don't bet against. Okay? Death, taxes, the IRS, and Bill Belichick.
Last year it was you don't bet against Tom Brady. Now it's Bill Belichick? What the fuck?
Well, that's because Tom Brady was with Bill Belichick. It's a combination.
Bullshit.
So I don't bet
Bullshit.
against. I don't bet against death, taxes, the IRS.
Put it on your board. Pats aren't making the playoffs.
They should make the playoffs.
They should, but they're not.
I can see them not.
They're not going to.
But I can also see them surprising everybody and going 10-6. I mean,
I
without Brady, it's not like they've shit the bed ever. The year they didn't have Brady with Matt Castle, which Matt Castle was one of the worst quarterbacks ever. The year that they had Matt Castle, they went 11-5.
Didn't Castle start for you several games?
Worst quarterback ever.
Didn't he start for you and win games last season?
Matt Castle? No.
Wait, who was that?
Matt Castle has played forever. That was Matt Moore.
Oh.
Get your shit right. Matt
It's
Castle
still
has played
Matt.
forever. Worst quarterback.
I was
They went
halfway.
11-5 with him. The only year they didn't make the playoffs in the Brady Belichick era. 11-5. So, I'm trying to make sure that the screen stays on. So, they got to make the playoffs. They went 4-0, if I'm not mistaken, when they had Jimmy Garoppolo. And Brady was suspended.
That was a while ago.
No,
Well, not
that was
a
3
while
years ago.
But
I just gave you 2 different examples with almost 8 years apart of when not having Brady didn't fucking matter. Because of the way the team is built.
Cam Newton got benched last year.
Cam Newton got benched because he was injured. Injured!
You see the tear coming down from my eye?
Do you... Listen, I'm telling you right now, they're making the playoffs. Patriots are making the playoffs. And that hurts me to say that because I have a bet with one of my friends that is a Patriots fan that I said they wouldn't win more than 7 games. That's about $150 too. So I'm like, that's not going to... Ugh. I ain't getting that back. I ain't getting that back at all.
Or are you getting it back because they're not making the playoffs?
Jets. They are making the playoffs. Bill Belichick, Hoodie Bills coming out. Cam Newton's gonna do some shit you ain't seen before in your life. Now let me rewind that.
He's gonna be injured again.
Let me rewind that.
He'll get injured again.
Cam Newton's gonna be good. Jets. I have them as a bubble playoff team, fighting for a playoff position. I don't know why, but for some odd reason, I have this feeling that the Jets should be better than what they are. The Jets, Jets.
Well, how's Le'Veon Bell gonna play this year?
How's Adam Gase gonna use him? Because he fucking sucks as a coach.
Well, Le'Veon Bell couldn't run to save his life last year.
Adam Gase even came out and publicly admitted that he used him completely wrong, and that was one of the worst things ever. Adam Gase is not a good coach. He's not. I don't even know how he got hired as a coach after Dolphins.
But
Look, a running back, a lot that goes
give the ball to Le'Veon Bell because he played great in Pittsburgh.
because they have a great line.
And he
they
still
used
couldn't
him
run.
way better. Adam Gase did not know how to use him. He even said we have to figure out how to use him better this year. He took the blame for that. A lot of times being a coach is putting your playmakers in right positions. If you're running him in horrible jobs and you know it's fucking 8 in the box and you're not using him out of the backfield,
then
what are you doing?
if you're running him with 8 in the box, that's on your quarterback for not changing the play.
Again, Adam Gase could have told him not to because remember Sam Darnold was hurt a lot. Because he had mono. Never seen anybody sit out of anything for mono.
I
haven't, personally. I thought mono was a kissing disease.
It is, but sometimes it can be bad.
Never seen that. Okay.
I won't bring up my comparison, but
I have the Jets, maybe a playoff bubble team. I can look 7-9, 9-7, somewhere in there. Not,
it's possible.
yeah, not saying that they're going to be like 10-6 or anything like that.
No.
Which that's not big of a difference, but it kind of is.
They're not going to be 10-6.
No. And then the Dolphins. Did you just laugh when I said the Dolphins?
Yeah, I'd almost spit beer out my nose.
What?
Where? I don't know. I mean, they got Tua. Did they name their starting quarterback yet?
Nah, they haven't as of right now.
And
They got Fitzmagic. You got Fitzmagic. You got Devontae Parker.
We know.
You got Matt Burrito.
You know Fitzpatrick.
Matt Burrito.
Matt Burrito.
Burrito.
If they use him right, it'll be good.
And they still have Kenny Blanche, which they're gonna release because he.
Wait, he's gonna get.
Yeah.
He's gonna get lucky.
Yeah.
They tried to trade him and fell through.
Yep, it fell through.
Failed physical.
Yep. Which again, I don't understand.
Which we've seen that with PJ Hall.
Exactly. That happens a lot. That's not something that is
I think they failed the physical because they didn't want to give up draft pick.
What the fuck was I trying to say? Something that's not unusual. There we go.
Yeah. I don't know. I got the Dolphins.
They're suck. They're suck. I mean,
5-11.
maybe. That wouldn't be far off.
5-11, 6-10.
I'm good with 5-11.
Something somewhere around there.
I'm down with 5-11. 5-11 would be very, very good. That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking.
Somewhere around there. I don't know.
Look, those last two. I mean, the Cowboys division was really good, but the AFC East, it's whatever. It's blah. It's fucking blah. Fuck them. The Patriots should have to suck for the next 2 years. NFC North. This is going to be an interesting division to me. So the Packers, they win the division. I think again the Packers are going to be the number one team. Or I'm sorry, not number one team in the NFC. They're going to be one of the top 3 teams.
I think they'll win a division because the Vikings. I don't know.
I think Aaron Rodgers is about to play out of this fucking mind.
I think Aaron Rodgers is pissed off because they took quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers is bad man, and he's about to.
Aaron Rodgers is pissed.
Then that's the thing. Aaron Rodgers is about to throw some shit that we may not have seen before.
Yeah.
He's gonna come up with some shit, and I almost guarantee you he stares down the owner every time. Like he's gonna look up at the owner's box and just glares at him every time. Like he throws a touchdown pass and glares at him. This is what I do, bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah, he's probably gonna play out his mind this year because you know that draft pissed him off.
Oh, it hella pissed him off.
So it put a huge fucking chip on his shoulder.
You drafted my replacement? Motherfucker, I ain't done yet. What are you talking about? My replacement? Mine? Nah. Aaron Rodgers finna fuck some people up, y'all.
I think the Packers are 12-4, 13-3.
That's where I was going. They're gonna be one of the top 2 teams, top 3 teams.
Yeah.
Vikings.
I mean, you got Kirk Cousins.
Their defense is gonna be fucking amazing. They got Yannick.
Yeah. Their defense is gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's their offense.
Dalvin Cook should be healthy.
Dalvin Cook should be healthy, but you got Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. But okay, so
they got rid of Diggs.
That's what I was saying. How much will losing Diggs hurt Thielen's
I think it's. I mean, getting rid of Diggs, I think it
fucking terrible stuff.
It ups Adam Thielen's production, but not enough to replace Diggs.
Okay, so I'm kind of worried it goes the complete opposite because now you had to worry about Diggs. Now you don't have that other threat on the side, so now they can pay more attention down.
Yeah, because I mean, who else do they have?
I don't know.
They don't have anybody to take attention off of Thielen.
That's why they're going to have to run the ball. So my thought process is their defense. They're going to be in a lot of close games, and Dalvin Cook's going to be a beast this year.
Like Dalvin Cook,
Thielen will still get his yards, but that's how they're going to get Thielen open.
I think Dalvin's going to have about 1,300.
Yeah, but I still think they make the playoffs. I only think they're going to have to score like 20 points a game because their defense. It's not going to be historically great, but it's going to be something. It's going to be really, really good.
It's going to be. I'm interested to see how that defense plays.
It's going to be extremely good.
But bringing Ngakoue in so late in
that doesn't matter right now. You put his ass out there and let him hit somebody. By the way, like, follow, subscribe, share.
I don't know. Their defense is going to be great either way.
So, like, my notes basically had will Cousins take a step forward as a leader and as a QB, and how much will losing Diggs hurt, and their defense will be in the top 3 of the NFL.
See, I think Cousins is going to take a step forward in leadership, but I think he's going to stay at the same level as a quarterback. I don't think his quarterback skills are going to increase.
I'm not saying his skills are going to increase, but I think he's going to put up better numbers. Because if they run, and not if they use the run properly.
But we have the same issue with the Vikings as you're going to have with the Titans.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
If you lean on Dalvin Cook so much that you burn him out, let's say 13 games in the season, because what other receiver do you have that?
But this, look, I'm not saying 300 carries to Dalvin Cook. Fucking Kirk Cousins is not Ryan Tannehill. Kirk Cousins is Alex Smith. He's not gonna win you a game, but he's not gonna lose you a game. He's not gonna make the stupid mistakes on a regular basis unless it's in a primetime game to lose you a game. So they're not gonna have to run him 300 times. He could still get 1,300 yards because you have Adam Thielen that you have to pay attention to, so you can't put 8 in the box. And you know they're probably gonna put some speedster on the other side. So you can't drop back in coverage because you have Dalvin Cook. Like, Dalvin Cook is 220, 230 in yards, in carries, I mean. Like, they're not going to do Derrick Henry his ass, no. But they're going to have to lean on him in the beginning of the season to get Thielen more space. They're going to have to show that they're going to run the ball. And with their defense, they're going to be in a lot of close games, so you're going to see him get a lot of more touches, especially if they're trying to grind out the clock or, like, that type of shit.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. But like I said, I think Cousins steps up as a leader, but I think he plateaus as quarterback.
I agree with that.
Not saying he's going to be bad. We know he's not going to be terrible.
Yeah.
But I don't think he necessarily improves as a quarterback.
He's over there. Lions are going to be bad.
Who's their quarterback?
Matthew Stafford.
Oh, Jesus.
He's back from his broken back. He's actually throwing dimes right now.
Oh, is he back?
Yeah, he's throwing dimes right now. He's already in training camp. I saw him playing. He's throwing dimes.
I've seen a couple.
Why do I keep kicking my feet?
I've seen a couple. I don't know, clips from the Hard Knock.
Yeah.
And I don't know. When you got players coming out to the training field with your shorts on backwards, and I don't know how you get them on backwards because your number is on the shorts in the front.
Yeah.
Did you see that clip?
Yeah, I did.
So
I was still on Twitter. Yeah.
They're gonna suck.
Yeah.
They're not.
I don't think they're gonna be very good.
No.
I don't think they're gonna be very good at all. I don't think there's. I mean, they're talking about a signing with Kenny Galladay. I don't know if Matt Stafford's gonna be Matt Stafford after the injury he suffered last year, and you need him to be him.
I got a feeling
for them to be good.
After his injury last year, I think he's gonna turn into a Derek Carr type quarterback.
That's kind of
he's gonna play scared for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Bears. Look. Bears.
I know of one good player they have.
Stop fucking with Mitch Trubisky's head.
They're messing that kid up.
They named him as the official starter today.
Oh, okay.
Or no, I'm sorry. He's projected to be the starter. But
which makes sense.
Look.
But
They're not going to be good. There's no trust. There's no faith in the organization.
You've only really got Khalil Mack.
Yeah. I mean, they still have Jefferson or Robinson. They still have some good playmakers.
I mean, they have some decent playmakers, but
there's no.
It's the Bears. The Bears.
I just don't know if that was like perfect timing. I just don't know if they have messed up his mind enough. If they to the point of no return. Because I don't think he's a bad quarterback. But I don't think bringing Nick Foles in helps anybody.
I think that hurt his confidence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got to know your quarterback. You've got to know who your quarterback is.
I think if they'd have drafted a quarterback, it wouldn't have hurt his confidence.
Not like bringing
in Nick Foles.
Not like bringing in Nick Foles, who excels as a backup.
Yeah.
Especially when you know your team doesn't have confidence. It's not like with Carson Wentz when they were 100% all in on Wentz. Like, no, he's our starter. They bring him in for competition and could have literally ruined this man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going to be that good either. I think they're going to be a bad team too.
I see them, I don't know, 5-11, 6-10.
Yeah.
Maybe 7-9 if you're lucky.
4-12. He's being too damn generous. 4-12.
We know how your initial prediction.
4-12. Book it.
Remember that.
Book it.
Remember that halfway through the season.
NFC North. We already went over that. AFC North. That's the one. AFC North. My bad. Ravens. Look, let me just start this one real quick. I'm gonna get up on this real quick. We're gonna make this one very simple. They're gonna make the playoffs, but they're gonna take a step back. Of course, they're gonna take a step back. They're not gonna go 14-2.
No.
Lamar Jackson's going to take back a regress in his stats. Of course, he's going to take a step back in his stats. He's not going to have the same year that he had last year. So we're just going to get that straight up out the way. Problem is, they have a very hard division, in my opinion. I don't think that they have a hard division as far as all the teams are going to be good, but they all play each other very, very well.
Yeah.
And with the healthy Ben, that's a dangerous ass Steelers team.
Yeah, with a healthy Ben, I think the Ravens are going to be like around 11-5.
I have 10-6, 11-5. That's exactly what I have.
Yeah. So but with a healthy Ben, and you know he's playing with a chip on his shoulder because all this shit everybody talked about him last season.
Yep.
So he's going out there to prove a point.
And that's where I think that's going to hurt them is they're going to win, but they're not going to win by a large margin. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a fight. But the one question I have, I don't want to say what I normally say off camera, on camera, because it's not really. Look, damn it, fuck that. This gimmicky ass offense that they run. Okay.
Who, the Ravens?
Yeah. Our defense is going to figure it out.
Yeah. Because they got all of last season. If
they figure out the offense, and Lamar Jackson cannot take a step forward as a passer, they're screwed. Because we saw it against the Titans.
I mean, you got it all 16 games last season, where teams have 16 games of film.
And the Titans
playoffs.
The Titans shut that shit down.
So
they never won one game in the playoffs.
Well, you still have playoff games.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've got enough film to figure out this offense.
So that's my question. That's my thing. I think they open it up more for Lamar Jackson as a passer, but they're going to have to because
he's not, the run for him is not going to be there.
I don't think it's going to be there the same as it was.
I think it'll be there in some games, but it's not going to be anywhere near.
And that's where I think he's going to regress in his stats because of that. Which I'm not saying he's going to be bad.
No,
I'm just saying he's not going to have the same year that he had last year.
Yeah, I agree.
Steelers, I have them as a playoff team because look, I agree. Ben, if he's healthy, he's pissed. He's coming back, and they were. Who did they play last year? Who was their quarterback?
I forget his name. The guy hit in the head with a helmet.
There was two of them. That wasn't just him. It was Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph. And somebody else they played too.
I forget.
But they were literally a playoff team last week beside him. Yeah. When the Titans won it. So with a healthy Ben, they should be better than 8-8. I have them at like 10-6. So
sounds about right.
Maybe 11-5, or maybe the Ravens win the tiebreaker because they win more games in the division. But I have it a very slight margin in the Ravens. Very slight margin that the Ravens win.
They're both going to make the playoffs.
They're both making the playoffs, in my opinion. Bengals. I think the Bengals are building a great future, but we do not know how well Joe Burrow is going to do.
I'm excited to see him play.
Is a one-year wonder.
I'm excited to see him play.
I am too, because I saw him try some shit today on a tweet. I saw it. It was pretty cool. He said, damn the no-look Patrick Mahomes pass. He basically said, I'm gonna act like I'm fucking. He was like, he had the ball like this, and he took it with this hand, and he was like, so he threw it with this hand, but acted like he was throwing it the other way. It's pretty fucking cool. It'll never happen in a game, but I just like his personality. I think he's very cool. I want to see him succeed. I feel that he should succeed.
Yeah.
As on the other hand, I never wanted to see Baker Mayfield succeed. But I feel that I like Joe Burrow, so I feel that he should succeed. I think they're building for the right future. Is AJ Green going to stay healthy?
I think they're like Washington. They're taking the right steps.
Yep. And they just gave Mixon a 4-year, $48 million contract.
I saw that,
Yeah. So I don't think they're going to be good this year. But I think that it doesn't matter how good they are. They're taking steps forward in the right direction.
I don't think they're going to be good, but I don't think they're going to be terrible.
But I think they're going to be in the right direction.
Yeah. They're taking steps in the right direction.
Okay, the Browns. First of all, are we really doing this again? Are we going to do this again? Are we believing they hype?
No.
Are we going?
I'm not. I didn't believe it last season.
Are we going? I didn't either. I told you they weren't going to be good. I was wrong on the very beginning predictions, but I was basically right on
There's a difference between cockiness and confidence.
I dislike Baker Mayfield with everything in my body. I don't know why, but I have disliked him ever since. The moment he did the Brett Favre photo, I was like, yeah, you're...
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, that was his draft reenact. He reenacted when he got drafted, Brett Favre. He was the #1 pick that wasn't at the draft. He didn't walk on stage as the #1 pick. He stayed at home and reenacted the Brett Favre that was not a number 1 pick.
Yeah.
So I was like, look, I don't like you. I don't like your attitude. You're cocky.
Like I said,
you're
there's
arrogant.
a difference between cockiness and...
But I do think their new coach is going to be good. The OC for the Vikings. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Stefanowski or whatever. I did try to pronounce his name. After I said I wasn't going to pronounce his name.
I don't know who it is.
I don't remember exactly. It's like Stefanowski. I'm almost...
Well, let's see it, and then I'll pronounce it for you.
Well, I've already fucked it up twice.
Stefanski.
There you go. There you go. That's not him no more. Oh, why did I put Vikings coach? Damn it, Browns coach. Vikings coach is Mike Zimmer.
Kevin Stefanski.
There we go. So, I think overall, they're going to be good in the short future. I just don't think this season is it.
I think
Baker Mayfield needed to get his ass in the training camp, in the gym, and just focus on football.
I'm going to go for a reach here.
Okay. Oh, shit.
I think they get tired of Mayfield's shit by the end of next season.
And they trade him.
And they trade him.
Oh, okay. That's a good reach. That's a good reach.
That's my reach.
But I don't have to make the playoffs.
Reach for the season.
I don't have to make the playoffs.
No.
And I think that will hurt them because OBJ, Landry, they have all the talent. Also, I think having Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, that do very similar things, is going to affect that team. Last year, Kareem Hunt wasn't there for the first 8 games and he was just happy there. Now he's fighting for a fucking roster spot.
Yeah. He's
He's not going to just be happy to be there. Like, well, he might fuck it up. Who knows? Shit, he might slap some girl. I don't know. I'm not validating that, or I'm just talking shit. Because why, Kareem? I'm a Chiefs. Why did you have to do that? But again, I'm cool because we got Clyde. NFC West. This to me is the hardest division to predict.
Yeah,
I would love to say all 4 teams make the playoffs.
It's not going to happen.
I think the Cardinals are going to be extremely better than they were last year with another year under their coach, Cliff Kingsbury, with DeAndre Hopkins coming in. But the problem is you just paid Keon Drake, and I'm not sure that he's going to be your man.
But I'm not sold on Kyler Murray.
I'm not sold on their coach. I'm just going to be honest. He won like fucking 8 games with Patrick Mahomes as quarterback when they were in college in the Big 12.
Who's the coach?
Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh, Cliff Kingsbury.
He got fired from Texas Tech, accepted the offensive coordinator job at USC, and Cardinals said, here you go. Here's the keys because of Mahomes. Yeah. I'm not sure how well they do this year again. I don't know. They should be good. But I just don't trust. I don't trust Cliff like you don't trust Kyler.
No. I think Kyler should have stuck to baseball.
I don't know about that.
I think he was a better baseball player.
He won Rookie of the Year last year.
Huh?
He won Rookie of the Year last year.
I don't care what he won.
Well, you can never take that away from him.
We know that Rookie of the Year last year was bullshit.
You can never take that away from him.
We know the Rookie of the Year was bullshit.
Did he win it?
Fairly? Fairly? No, he didn't fucking win it.
Who won it?
There ain't no fucking way he won it fairly.
Who won it?
Ain't no fuck. I don't give a fuck who won it.
Who won it?
Who got robbed?
Who won it?
Who got robbed?
Gardner Minshew III.
Tell me what rookie got robbed.
Gardner Minshew III.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit.
We'll get to that later. Rams. Is Sean McVay still the offensive guru? They got that rookie Akers that's supposed to be really, really good.
Akers.
I got him on a fantasy team. He's supposed to be really, really good. They don't have Brandon Cooks anymore. They got Jalen Ramsey, but I mean, they still got Aaron Donaldson. I know it's Aaron Donaldson.
Fucked me up right there.
They still got Aaron Donaldson. So I have them. They should be making the playoffs.
They should be, but
they have Jared Goff. Jared Goff. I know it's Goff. Jared Goff. They have Jared Goff as their quarterback. Do you trust him and Sean McVay this year?
I don't know. Was last year a wake-up call?
Or was it the standard and the Super Bowl year was just an anomaly?
I don't know.
Remember, they should have been in the fucking Super Bowl anyway.
I'm going to go with the year they played well and went to Super Bowl. was an anomaly.
Good job. Because it should have been the Super Bowl anyway.
Because-
Thank you, refs.
I don't know. I think they're going to be similar to last year.
You cannot have two quarterbacks that were drafted 1 and 2 in the same draft both succeed. It always happens where one was bad. Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin III, Peyton Manning, Ryan Leach. Can't think of any others at the top of my head, but I'll have to continue to think of them. So, I don't trust him. I've said from the beginning, he is not a good quarterback. I looked into his soul. I paused my TV screen during the Super Bowl with the Patriots, right when they showed his face, and I looked deep into that man's soul. I looked into his soul cavity. And he wasn't about that life.
I'm not going to question it.
So, at that...
I don't even know what a soul cavity is.
At that point in time, I realized that he's just who he is, and that was an anomaly.
I don't think he's a terrible quarterback.
No, he's just not who we thought he was.
He's not a great quarterback.
He's not who we thought he was! Dennis Green, Arizona Cardinals. They are who we thought they were. My bad. 49ers, how do you trust them? Do you think that they open up the playbook for Jimmy G?
I don't know.
The prince of princes.
The 49ers are hard to predict.
They're not, they're very hard for me to predict.
But, I mean,
I think they're hard for anybody to predict. They had a 10-point lead. Who predicted they would lose?
I hope they open the playbook. Eddie Garoppolo plays well.
That's not going to happen.
But, like me and you talked about,
Exactly.
if they open the playbook, I don't think Garoppolo is playing as well as he did last season.
I don't
think he's playing much worse than he did last season, but I don't think he's playing better for sure.
I am going to go out on a small, long limb, okay? It's going to be a very thin...
Small, long limb?
Long limb, and I'm going to go out on it, okay? And that means that it will probably break and I will probably fall on my ass. But...
I like what he did.
Jimmy G is not who they think he is. He's not... Look, Jimmy... I hate the term game manager. But Jimmy G is more of a... He's an above average quarterback when everything goes right. When they have an amazing run game. When their defense stops everybody. But... when the game is on the line, I just don't trust him. And we saw that happen throughout the season. But it showed up the most in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
There was 2 passes he had to make. And when you open up the playbook for somebody that you think you have, and it turns out that you don't have them, it doesn't end well. And they fucked up their running game. They don't have Burita. I mean, can McKinnon come back healthy? And they have Raheem. Where's he going to go? Raheem.
Mostert.
Raheem.
Mostert.
I still have them making the playoffs, but I have them struggling to make the playoffs. I don't see them as the number 1 seed. I don't see them in the top 4.
I don't see them in number 1 seed.
I see them as a 5, 6, or 7.
I could see them between 4 and 7.
Yeah. So the bottom half. That's basically where I'm at. Yeah. And look, Seattle. Okay, let's just get this out. Okay. They're going to be one of the top 3 teams in the division. It's in my opinion. It's
in the division?
In the
They're going to be the top team in the division.
In the NFC. It's Seattle, Packers, Saints.
In the conference.
Yeah, in the conference. Seattle, Packers, Saints. They're re-signing Josh Gordon today.
I saw that.
They're working on that contract.
Yeah.
They're still probably going to bring in AB on a very, very short.
They're looking at, they're how do you say it? They're
investigating or exploring.
Exploring is a good word about AB. But he's also got that. How many game suspension he's going to have to serve?
Is it 4 or 8?
We'll just say 4.
But again, I'm not worried about that. I think when we talked about him a while ago, and we said this would have been like in July. Go back to our video. We might leave the link in the description if I remember.
But if you bring in AB, does that piss off DK Metcalf?
I don't think so. I think they're trying to win. I think they're trying to. Why did I put surprise? I think they're trying to win. I think at his age, at DK Metcalf's age, he needs to just shut the fuck up and play football. 8 games. Yeah.
Well, I can't tell DK to shut the fuck up because I got him on fantasy.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Look, motherfucker, fight for
So
your
if
reps.
you bring in,
fight for your reps.
bring in 8B for the last 8 games, you would have AB, Josh Gordon, and DK Metcalf. Any idiot can see what that would do to help DK Metcalf.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hope AB doesn't sign with another team after the bullshit he pulled in Oakland.
Oh, stop it. He's going to sign with another team. Still, they still have a top 2-3 quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
And look, Mahomes, Wilson, Rodgers, Breeze Brady.
I don't know how you put Rodgers up in third.
I put him above Breeze and Brady right now. They're both old.
All 3 of them are old.
Rodgers isn't that old. He's only 34.
For a quarterback, he's old.
Not when you have.
Well, I mean, when you
How
put
the fuck can you say 34 is old for a quarterback when Brady's fucking 43?
So you've got 2 quarterbacks that are in their 40s. How many quarterbacks have played past, let's say, 35?
A lot. Brett Favre, Joe Montana, John Elway, Peyton Manning.
You said a lot, so I'm waiting on a lot.
Frank, do you want me to? There's fucking tons of them. Joe Namath, Johnny Unitas. How old is Alex Smith right now? Alex Smith.
Oh, what is Alex?
He was drafted like 2002, 2004.
Was he?
I don't think you understand how young 35 is as a quarterback. 36. That's not that old for a quarterback.
But he hasn't played in.
But that's because he got fucking injured. Other than that, he would have played. Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Phillip
I
Rivers.
don't think Eli Manning's 35, is he?
Eli Manning was drafted in 2003. 39 years old. So, Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger,
Okay, I'll give you that.
Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees,
I'll give you that, but
Tom Brady.
you ain't gotta yell in my ear though.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that are over 36.
I can admit
Okay.
that I'm wrong.
So,
But
I think Seattle wins the division. I think they're a top 3 team in the league.
yeah, I don't think there's any arguments there.
Now we're going to get to the best division in the world. We're going to save the best for last, though. We're going to start with the shittiest first. Chargers! You think the Broncos are worse than the Chargers?
I hate both of them.
I do too, but I think the Chargers are going to have a worse year. Tyrod Taylor is named the starter.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think the Broncos have a worse year because they have a coach that said some fucked up shit.
I think the Chargers will probably lose 10 to 12 games, okay? I'm not even playing around with this team. I like their coach, but I think he's going to be on the hot seat. We know what Tyrod Taylor does. And don't give me this bullshit that, oh, he was good with the Browns and he was good with every other team he is. He is an average backup at best. He didn't win a game with the Browns.
I don't know. I think either one. I'm putting both of them at the bottom.
Look, I don't understand the hype on Drew Lock,
I don't either. And
But-
I don't like their coach.
but I can tell you this right now.
I don't like Big Fangio.
I don't either. But I can tell you this right now. I think they are more talented at their skill positions than the Chargers are.
They absolutely have more talent.
Yeah.
But
And
the question is,
I don't think Drew
Yeah.
Lock has to do as much as the Chargers quarterback does.
the question with the Broncos is the team gonna play for a coach that made some fucked up comments?
No, I get
Or
what
are
you're saying.
they gonna basically give that Vic Fangio the middle finger and tell him to go fuck himself?
I get what you're saying, but I don't know because I'm not in that locker room, so I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what was said
We
afterwards.
can only
by the
go with
coach.
speculation.
I don't know what was said afterwards at the coach, so I'm gonna say that the coach shut his damn mouth and knew his damn role and went in there and apologized. And it was a heartfelt
They always
apology.
apologize
And
after-
maybe
They always apologize
Yeah,
after
but
they get caught.
but maybe he earned some trust back. I'm gonna say that's not gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be as big of an issue now. as what it may have been at the time. I mean, shit, we saw the kid from I think it was Oklahoma State. I'm a grown ass man. Talk about me. That guy from Oklahoma State, that was the interview guy. I'm a grown ass man.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
They were ripping this kid. Okay, but he wore like a horrible shirt. And one of his running backs was like, fuck you, I'll never talk. And then they even shook hands once the guy came and apologized and they sat down and talked. So it depends on what kind of learning he had. That's all we're asking is listening and learning. So if he sat down, listened, and halfway decently learned enough to keep his fucking job, I think we'll be fine. I don't think that's going to play that big of a role as a lot of people think, because we got to remember, there's a lot of players in that locker room and a lot of them don't agree with what's going on. They just won't say it.
Yeah.
But Chargers, I say 10 to 12 games they lose. Broncos,
I'll say 10. I'll say 6 and 10.
I say 6 and 10.
I say the Broncos
8-8.
are right there with them.
6 and 10, 8-8.
I say
Well, they were 8-8 last year.
6 and 10 or 7.
They were
and 9.
8-8 last year, and I can't imagine them getting worse.
I can.
You're not going to elaborate on that? Just say I can.
I can.
And,
That's what you get.
And why?
That's what you get.
Okay. Geremy can imagine them being worse. Go ahead and let us know in the comments if you think they're going to be worse than the Chargers. Remember to
I
follow,
don't think they're necessarily
like,
going to be worse
and
than the
subscribe.
Chargers. What, you acting like you about to close this shit out?
No, I throw that in all the time now. Haven't you noticed that?
Wait, what are we fucking at? We still got 2 more teams to fucking talk about. The fuck?
There's no team. You haven't paid
You have to learn to bleep some shit out.
I have to bleep shit out. Damn this. We're not monetizationable right now. Okay, Raiders. I'm gonna let you go.
What?
I'm just gonna be quiet.
I think the Raiders are gonna be, I don't know, 10-6, 11-5. But don't worry, he's gonna be wrong in his prediction again, so it doesn't matter.
Wait. Did you say the Raiders are going to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I actually have them as a playoff team.
Well, yeah, they're good.
I have them fighting for the 6th and 7th playoff team. I have them 9 and 7. So not far off at 10 and 6.
So how the fuck you gonna laugh at mine?
But the 11 and 5 was really.
I said 10 and 6,
Well,
11 and 5. You're gonna say 9 and 7. So you ain't far off from 10 and 6.
No. There's a huge difference in 9 and 7 and 11 and 5. When you're 11 and 5, you're just. So like,
wait. Did I just say 11 and 5?
I know, but let's break this down.
Was that the only one I said?
Wait, let's just break this down real quick, so we know what we're talking about. If you're 12 and 4 and above, you're an elite team. If you're 13 and 3, you're an elite team in that season. Anywhere between 11 and 5 and 12 and 4, you're right at that door. 10 and 6 gets to like right at above average. You're not going to do shit in the playoffs. But if you're 11 and 5, you're expected to do more in the playoffs than most people. So basically, in my mind, you just almost put the Raiders as a contender.
I think they are a contender to get.
I'm only laughing because this is the first time that I've heard this. So I haven't.
I say it every fucking year. I say the same shit every year.
Boy, it's gonna be hard for me to achieve.
What did you project them at?
8-8.
Your original projection.
My original projection was they went 0 and 5.
Yeah.
But they ended up 8 and 8.
What
did they did not go
5 games. What were we last year?
like 4 and 1. But so I got the wrong half.
According to him, we were supposed to go 0 and 5.
At one point in time, they were like 6 and 3, and then lost the rest of their fucking games. Like, so I just mistake the wrong half.
It's the Raiders.
It
fuck do you expect?
It still ended up at 8 and 8. Like, you act like my prediction wasn't wrong. I said 8 and 8. That's where they ended up at.
Your season prediction was.
I just mixed up the half. I thought they would.
No. His starting projection was 0 and 5.
I thought they would.
We weren't gonna win not one motherfucking game. The first 5 fucking games.
That's true.
So.
But.
That's why I said make sure you keep track of
I
all
had
the
them
teams.
0 and 5, but winning 8 of their last 11. In realisticness, in reality,
your first 5 game
were
prediction
wrong.
was wrong.
But if I would have just switched it up and put it to the last 5 games, it would have been right.
But you didn't.
But okay, so I wasn't that far off. It was still 8-8.
We're still not far off.
I know that's a win.
We're still not far off.
I know that. No,
fucking 9-7 and 10-6.
Anyway, back to the story. I'm laughing at the contender part. My question, which is funny because I wanted to know, do you think Carr returns to 2016 form when you guys went 12-4?
I'll tell you what.
I think you need to do that to go 11-5.
I've got a feeling he returns to 2016 Derek Carr.
Okay.
Based off of the training camp that he's had this season.
Okay.
He has had the best training camp he's had since he became a Raider.
Okay.
He's had a better training camp this season than he did in the 2016 season. When they went 12-4.
And again, this is, to be fair, the first time that he's had continuity in
there is
front
literally
office for the last couple
absolutely
years.
zero excuses for him this season.
So if he does not take a step forward, do you think Mariota is coming in at all?
It depends how I can't.
So in my mind,
I don't want to make a prediction now on
that.
Like, let's say he plays shit for the first 8 games, but we put Mariota in.
Okay.
I don't want to make that until the first couple weeks.
So my thought process on this is that to go 12-4, he's got to play amazing. Or to go 11-5.
His
He's got to go back to 2016.
His issue has been after he got injured in 2016.
Confidence.
His confidence has been here. But I know one of the directors or assistant directors of player personnel for the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And he's had several conversations with Derek Carr.
So
and he came from the Patriots.
Yeah.
So there's lots of people who've had conversations with Derek Carr and said, you need to forget about all that other shit that happened and just go out there and play.
So your expectations are that they're a contender. So do you think that the Raiders organization's expectations are they're a contender?
I think if the Raiders organization's mindset isn't right now that we're a contender, we need to hire new people. I mean, you can't argue with the talent that we've signed this year.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh. So if you guys don't go 11-5,
but he won't argue about the Raiders.
I won't because it's hard to argue with the fan that understands exactly. The fun part about arguing with Raiders fans is most of them are they don't understand their team.
Yeah.
So when I talk shit and you go, we're the fucking Raiders, how do you respond back to that? So my question now is, if they don't go 11-5 and say they don't, if you think that they should be contending and you feel the Raiders organization should feel that, if they don't go and contend, are they firing Gruden?
I don't think they're firing Gruden.
No.
I mean, I just don't see it. If they're not contending this season, Derek Carr's gone next season.
No.
He's going to find a new team.
So I have them as
and it will make me laugh my fucking ass off.
As a 6-7.
If y'all sign him as a backup.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
I would.
He can come
Because then if Mahomes get injured like he did last season, you got to deal with Derek Carr for 5 games.
He can come get that ring. He can come get that ring. So we saved the best for last. Oh. We're saving the best for last.
Oh my.
The Chiefs.
I think this is why I have high blood pressure.
18 of 22 starters are coming back. Normally I don't think that would be a huge deal. But in this scenario with the pandemic that happened, the start of the season, I think, is going to hurt a lot of teams and they're going to play catch up. So with our chemistry and our continuity and us just being that damn good, I think we're going to hit the ground running, and I think that's going to help out a lot, the chemistry and the continuity.
Well, we've also
seen, stories.
Not saying it's going to happen, but we've seen it a lot where players get paid and then they take a step back.
Yeah, but Kelsey's been paid before.
But he hasn't been paid like this.
Yeah, yes. Well, not, he's making $5 million more, but he still got paid before. But this is the issue. I get what you're saying. He got a lot more money. So
right.
Yeah. This is a problem.
Like I said, I'm not saying it's going to happen.
But this is the issue.
Seen it.
This is the issue that I have. This is why I don't think it will happen.
Here we go.
Because we have a god at quarterback. And his name
Just
is
end the
Patrick
video. I'm not trying to listen to this fucking
Mahomes. By the way, congratulations, Pat Mahomes, on proposing to your girlfriend, Brittany Matthews, and her saying yes. She better say yes.
shit. Go ahead and get that money.
He's just a five. They're high school
Go
sweethearts.
ahead and get 50%.
They're high school sweethearts. So, but I honestly think that. Are we gonna go 15-1? No. Are we gonna go 16-0? No. Are we gonna go 14-2? Probably not. Are we gonna get the #1 seed? I don't know. But I'm not. Do I honestly think we can win the Super Bowl? Hell yes. Would it surprise me if we did not win the Super Bowl? No. No, we're not. It's extremely hard to repeat and go back to back. But if we go back to back,
Then you'll finally catch up to the Raiders
we
with
go
3 rings.
back. Motherfucker, you just sit there and chew on your Derek
Just
Carr.
go ahead
You
and
hope
get
your
that.
car does not break down on the way to the season.
Then you can finally say you have 3 rings like the Raiders.
By the way, everybody else is handing out checks. Everybody got paid. So it's not just Kelsey.
No, I'm not.
Mahomes, Chris Jones, Andy Reid,
But
Brett Veach.
But Reid don't play the game. We're talking about players.
But Reid puts a...
Reid's a fucking walrus.
All Reid has to do right now is...
Reid needs to get on that fucking his wife's exercise bike that was in his fucking video.
Oh, don't do that to Reid. Don't do that to Matt. Andy Reid's so nice. You can't talk shit.
I'm not saying he's not nice. He's a nice guy. But
Reid, come on, Andy Reid.
Look.
Anyway,
he ain't done shit until last season.
what I'm saying is, I think Andy Reid's just gonna say, "Look, Mahomes, there you go. I'm not even gonna do shit. I'll just worry about the defense."
I think the Chiefs are gonna be 12-4.
I think Mikalo Hardman takes a huge step forward. I think Sammy Watkins takes a step back. I think Tyreek Hill takes a little bit of a step back.
I don't think Nicole.
Mikalo!
I don't know how you get Mikelo when there's no E after the C.
Mikalo! Hardman. That's his name for me. So I got the Chiefs going 12-4.
12-4.
Winning the division, fighting for the 1, 2, or 3 spot.
Well,
So, I mean, in that scenario, I can give you my playoffs predictions in no particular order. NFC, I got the Packers, Saints, Seahawks, Eagles, Vikings, 49ers, Rams / Falcons / Cowboys / Bucks. I have no fucking clue.
that 7 seed is.
That there's 7 seeds, and I have a total of 8, 10 teams fighting for those spots.
Does that mean we get an extra week of playoff?
No. We get the same weeks. We just
More
don't.
games.
There's just more games. Exactly.
Damn, I was hoping for an extra week.
So are you okay with the Packers, Saints, Seahawks,
I'm
Eagles?
okay with that.
You're okay with that?
I don't have any arguments.
Nobody want to take out?
I don't want to see the Cowboys there,
But they could be.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the Cowboys can switch with the Eagles, but that's what I'm saying. These are my 10 teams.
Yeah.
They're going to fight for it. And then I only have 8 teams for the AFC. I have the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens. Why do I clap in the middle of videos? I have the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, the Texans, the Steelers, the Jets, the Raiders, the Pats. I know you want to take the Pats out.
No, I want to take the Jets out.
Jets, Jets.
I think it comes down to the Patriots and the Raiders.
Well, then that's 6 and 7. So it would be the Patriots and the Raiders. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the Jets.
I would, me personally, I would take the Jets out, and your 7 teams is.
I'm not saying the Jets will make the playoffs, but I'm saying they're going to be competing for a playoff spot. Unless Sam Darnold gets mono.
We'll see.
Look, it's a lot later than what we thought. This damn video is going to be long as all get out, so make sure you follow, subscribe, like, share, and with that,
Comment. Put me in, coach.
Ace!